Hey guys, welcome back to XDA. Today I'm going to try something new. I've had a lot of questions on XDA, on the YouTube videos at least, in the comments, asking me for what's my setup, what's on my device, and what's my daily driver. So without further ado, I'm going to cover for you guys today the device that I use as my daily driver. It's a Nexus 6, no surprise, and it's running a custom ROM, so we're going to get a chance to look at exactly what is on my device. Let's check it out. The first thing I'm going to start off by saying is this is a Nexus 6 running a custom ROM. I am not running a stock version of Android Lollipop 5.0 or 5.1. I stayed with 5.0.2 because of Xpose Installer, and that's basically where the support is. So before we go too further, we're going to go into the settings. We'll go under About. The name of the ROM is CR Droid. It is a CM12 base ROM, and it has some additional customization built into it. So again, Nexus 6 5.0.2. If you'd like to download it, I'll give you guys a link in the description below. And I am running Franco kernel on this device. I'm not running the stock kernel that came with this ROM. So I'm on R19 currently. But that's generally what it is. One of the main benefits, obviously, within having a CM base ROM is the ability to have your theme engines, so you can definitely go in and customize and add themes and use different themes, darker themes, depending on what you like. And then the other thing here, you have obviously some customizations for this display, and it has a built-in notification light customizations here. So you don't have to install LightFlow or use LightFlow if you don't like to, but if you do, this is your option. It has it built into it to the ROM itself. And then when we go in here, there's a next section here called CR Droid Customs. And this is where you're able to customize many things within this device. And one of which is this very nice feature that if you go in and let's say you're playing a song, which is really nice. We're going to go ahead and play a song. Nothing big. I'm going to lock my device and we get virtualization, and this virtualization actually is really nice because it's controlled by volume. So if I kill the volume all the way down, you notice the virtualization goes down, matching it, and if I go slightly higher, it comes back. It's a very nice little option, again, built into the ROM. I'm going to take you guys through real quick a setup as far as the application, and this is going to be a general reading of it. It's not going to be very detailed, so let's go ahead and go through. I use Amplify for the ability to actually manage some of my wake locks on my device. I do have Android Wear, and obviously this is where I would be able to manage all of my Android Wear device faces and be able to obviously manage the device. Franco kernel, if you do not know who Franco kernel provider is, this is one of the best kernels provided for generally for stock Nexus devices. So I'm currently I have the Pro version, and I do basically make sure that I'm up to date. Current version is R19. LightFlow is one of the applications I got on when I first got my Nexus 6 to be able to control my LED light. Very good application. You do have the ability of customizing it within the ROM that I have on here, but I like the way LightFlow works a little bit better. Quick Pick is my gallery app. I like to use that over the stock CM gallery app, mostly because of the way it works. It looks very nice. When it comes to actual icons and packs, I know a lot of people ask. I do generally keep it between two, either Rotox or Darkon, but actually the designer is Sam Zaire, and I'll provide you guys links in the description to the actual directly icon packs if you'd like them. I also use, let's go ahead and correct this phone. I have two applications for my DSLR, one that's provided by Canon to be able to remotely connect to it and then be able to control it, and the other one I use is made by Chainfire called EOS Remote Control, a DSLR controller actually, and it's a very nice application. I don't think it's going to launch since I don't have a camera connected. And we'll go back, yes, I know. This is mostly because I don't have an actual camera connected. Well, had I had it, it would work fine. And we're going to pick up the speed here. Obviously, I have Nest for my thermostat. Push bullet, definitely, you guys have seen this before. Very, very, very supportive of it. For my music, I mainly use Play Music and Pocket Cast. Very good material design application that just got picked up. Sound meter is what I use to test my audio devices, depending on what I'm using. SMS Backup Plus, as the title explains, that's what I use to back up my actual information. For my running, I use the Runtastic Pro. ROM Toolbox, I've reviewed for you guys here, is Ender as well. Xpose Installer has a list of applications that I use with it, so I'll take you guys through the modules list. Obviously, most of the ones I've reviewed here exactly on XDA before, I just keep them on. You guys can look. Most of them are generally things that you've seen before. We'll go back. Next we're going to go is obviously Tasker. That's goes without saying. Unlimited screen recorder to be able to record screens here at a very high resolution. Wake lock detector is a very nice application to tell you what is causing your device to be woken up. Wi-Fi tether router. This is a root-based Wi-Fi tethering application. Very advanced, very nice. It's a paid app on the Google Play Store, but it works very good. The Today Pro calendar that I use is just by far the best calendar you can ever have in the world. It looks just amazing. It's built, and it has now it has the ability of pulling weather directly within it, and it just looks very, very nice. Next here, I'm going to show you guys I have 3 applications from Chainfire outside of the SLR controller. Recently that he just released is an application that manages the recent applications. Stick mount, obviously, to be able to use stick mount to use USB devices to plug into the actual unit, and of course Super SU. Last but not least, we have here Titanium Backup and Visual Voicemail. Those are obviously goes without saying. Visual Voicemail is a T-Mobile app, but that doesn't really apply. The last 2 applications is I do need SE Linux, the SE Linux mode changer. That is a requirement for my application to work, mainly exposed. Ampere is a really nice application that I reviewed for you guys here. It gives you the ability to see how much power you're drawing out of your device. And again, it measures that it runs here. And then last but not least is YouTube Studio to be able to manage my videos that I upload to YouTube. Hope this gives you kind of a quick look as to what I have on my device. There's a lot of applications. I'm going to go ahead of most of the comments that are coming to for this video saying that there's a lot of actual applications on the device. Yes, as you guys know, I actually review apps for a lot here, actually for the last almost 2.5 years now. So by default, I do have a lot of applications, and what I do enjoy, especially if I've reviewed it and I liked it, I tend to keep those applications. So the devices that I generally review and I use, they have to kind of basically be a marriage of good, balance between the ability to have good enough storage and the ability to stay fast and smooth. And the Nexus 6 at this point does that for me. As far as the actual setup, as far as external things, I didn't actually mention it, but I do have a very slim, basically it's a case made by Spigen. It's just a very slim shaped case itself is really not that much. It's mostly supposed to contour and protect the back. I like it because it's very nice and slim. But other than that, that's usually what I have. I don't have a screen protector on my device. It actually works very nicely, and I try to keep it protected as much as I can. This was kind of a beta test, and I wanted to see exactly if this is something that maybe people would like to see more of as far as devices go on. I changed devices quite a bit during the year, so that's something that will also kind of basically be interesting to see how the setup changes. But if this is something interesting to you, please let me know in the comments and let us know here so that maybe we can work on some more videos similar to this. I do have additional devices on my, as far as my arsenal of devices. I have a Note 4, a Note Edge, a Note 3, I think I still have that somewhere around. As well as I have access to obviously, OnePlus and all of those things, which gives us the ability to kind of go through and look at it and see what we use. As usual, like and subscribe to this channel, like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys soon.